A common problem that dogs and cats suffer from is diarrhea, and usually the cause of this is undigested food reaching the large bowel. And in the large bowel are lots of bacteria, which are called probiotics, which are designed to help with the breakdown of food. But when they get too much carbohydrates particularly, but certainly when they get too much food going down there, it really causes some irritation. It all starts to ferment and diarrhea is the result. The prevention of this is to feed raw food, which has got all its enzymes with it, and to add Pet Plus to the food, which has also got enzymes in it, along with lots of other fantastic nutrients. And you mix that with the food, and then it's properly digested further up the digestive tract, so in the stomach and in the small intestine, so where most of the nutrients are absorbed. By the time then it gets to the large intestine, there's mostly waste products in there and fibre, which is what the probiotics need in order to survive. You need healthy probiotics in your large bowel because they produce a lot of vitamins. In humans, they produce 30 grams of protein a day. Isn't that awesome? So that's a really important thing to support your probiotics in your gut. So if your dog or cat has got diarrhea, you need to make sure that they have plenty of water to drink. Make sure the water is filtered, because if it's got chemicals in it, it makes it very difficult for the body to deal with because it has to excrete all of those chemicals. So either filter your tap water or give bottled water. And then you can give 24 hours starvation and give clay, medicinal clay. I use Argilette's clay from France, which is green clay. It's medicinal clay, and when you swallow that, when you give it to your dog or cat, it helps to reduce the inflammation. It absorbs the toxins that are in there that are causing the irritation, which is causing the diarrhea. You can also add aloe vera if you want to. You can mix that with the clay and give that 4 or 6 times a day, and that also helps to calm the gut down. After that, once the guts are calmed down, so the following day, you can give something like raw egg. For cats, they tend to only want to eat the yolk, so just give egg yolk. That's nice and easy to digest. And then you could try maybe a little bit of boiled rice with egg yolk, maybe, particularly for dogs. And you can also then move on to light meats, like maybe a little bit of raw chicken or a little bit of raw rabbit, but make sure it's a little bit. So if you're talking about a cat, you want to give them about a teaspoonful, first of all, and see what happens. A teaspoonful, maybe 6 times a day would be fine. Scale that up for dogs. And then after about 3 or 4 days of having food mixed with clay, then normally they're back to normal and you can stop the clay. After a day after they start producing firm poos, you can stop giving them the clay. Mixing Pet Plus with all of the food helps to prevent this whole thing, and also it's really important during the treatment of diarrhea because it's got probiotics in it, and it's got prebiotics which support the probiotics, and enzymes. So all that whole spectrum of things help to sort out diarrhea, sort out bowel problems.